Alright, we are off. So this is the weekly Oracle of Ages randomizer race. Today we are playing normal mode with randomized dungeons. Joining me today in the race we have Dragon, Fox, and Nitro. Should be a good race. It's gonna be a little weird because we're not playing Key Sanity, but should be interesting. Starting with a sword, we've got weapon, we've got damage, let's go. We can actually do things. And we've got, ooh, island chart? Could be a raft seed. Have I had the noble sword within 4 to 5 checks in Ages Rando? I don't believe so. We got a tune in the shop. Gonna have to go for a tune-up in the shop. But yeah, I don't think getting Noble Sword that early is very common, because it doesn't really unlock anything unless you have access to Dungeon 1. In which case you can break the pots with the Noble Sword. Yeah, you can get some really interesting things with a late bracelet, but it's not very common, considering how much of the overworld is locked at the start. And generally the first place that you're going to open up is Deku Forest, which requires the bracelet. In theory, you can get over there with Tune of Ages instead. But that requires a lot more items. Okay. Starting with our Ember Satchel. It was generally gonna be this, or it was gonna be the bracelet. Either one of those was gonna be our next progression, most likely. So we're gonna be able to get our second seed type at Ambi's Palace. And then we're going to head back to the present and go to the graveyard. Not the best one, but still okay to have. I really do not like how small the clicking surfaces for the seeds are. There's our bracelet. I still think it's best to go to the graveyard right now. Even though we can only get one item, technically. Just opening up access to the graveyard. And getting access to Moosh here. Like, this area is kind of far out of the way. You did Aegis Key Sanity without Tree Warp. It wasn't that bad. It depends. I think it really depends on what early game items you get. Okay. That's an interesting one. Yeah, without some way to get over, I don't have any way to check both of those items. I can see what the one item is, but I can't even see what the other one is. The book. So what I'm thinking is Fairy Woods chest, because we're gonna tree warp out of there anyway. From there, we can either go back to the graveyard, or we can go to the past. Alright, so Deku Forest was the logical progression. I wonder... We're gonna have access to the tree there through normal means. If we get a feather, that gives us access to Tingle, and we could potentially have access to both Tingle items right away, depending on what's on the Deku Forest tree. Yo, Zidero, going well so far. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, having sword for this cave is one of the greatest things. Alright, so that gets us a tune. So we will have enough rupees to buy that. And that is Pegasus Seeds. Okay, that is a good seed. So we're gonna get those Pegasus Seeds. See what we get here. Okay. Alright. So that's the plan. Plan is to tree warp out of here and then go back to the graveyard. Just in case. You never know when you might need it. This hasn't gone smooth. It's just dungeon rando. No key sanity. Alright, what items are we gonna find here? We got a ring. And then we've got... currents, okay. So currents We're gonna have to currents our way through to Symmetry City after this. Let's check what the ring is. Okay. Fairly good ring. I'm not going to use it for a little bit, just because we only have 3 hearts right now. But we do have some fairly good options. Oh man. I'm just thinking about this. We could theoretically go all the way through Talus Peaks right now. Don't want to have to do that, but we might have to. Yeah, tuning on Talus Peaks. You tried A Link to the Past Rando for the first time in a while, and it feels clunkier than the Oracle games. A Link to the Past, the engine is a completely different thing, so of course it's going to feel a lot different than Oracle's. Like, in general, I feel like it probably feels clunkier just because instead of having Pegasus Seeds, you have the boots. You have to charge them up and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played A Link to the Past Rando in a really long time, so I don't know how the logic has kept up with like all the new updates and whatnot. But when I played it, it felt very... I don't know what the word is, but like, it felt like you were doing the same things pretty much every time. Oh wow! Let's go! Give me those Gales. When was the last time that we got Gale Seeds this early? I honestly do not remember. Yeah, some of the like settings can be very off-putting with A Link to the Past. Or like they can be just crazy with like Randomizer and all these different randomization options. And stuff like swordless seeds and like hard modes and all those things can be kind of too much. At least with oracles, you just have normal mode, hard mode, and then you have like random dungeons or key sanity. Swordless Zooter. Oh god. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun either. There's our feather. Do I dare go to Tingle now? Or do I go through Talus Peaks? I think I have to go through Talus Peaks right now. Because hear me out. I do have Gales. That is true, I do have Gales. So it's going to be easy to get back here if we have to. I'm just going to do this right now. Because this is going to be better. Because this is 2 quick items versus 1 really long item. Switch hook, okay. Switch hook is really good. Because that's going to give me access to, like, all of Rolling Ridge. And now we don't have to do Talus Peaks right now. Like, pretty much anything to avoid doing the Talus Peaks chest is probably worth it. Except when your logical progression ends up on Talus Peaks and you have to go back there. Yeah, it seems like praying for ages before you have to do that is generally the strat that everyone does. You know, I just made this comparison, like, in my head just now. Talus Peaks is basically the ages version of hide and seek. Yo, Little Flo with the 2-month Prime sub. Thanks a lot. Welcome back to the Button Mashies. Oh my Jesus. Like, I'm putting that on right now. Who cares about power rings when you have the red ring? Yeah, they're both about a similar amount of time. And generally you want to try and not do them if you can. Yeah, Talus Peaks could potentially be a little bit longer with all the back and forth transitioning. But either way, they're fairly similar. Yeah, Noble Sword now would be, like, really good. More Gale Seeds, okay. So we do have access to whatever dungeon is at dungeon 2. But honestly, right now, I think I want to just get as many items as we can from Rolling Ridge before we go over there. Just in case it ends up being something that we need more items for. Oh yeah, we also do have the key for D5, so we can check that on our way through Rolling Ridge. Now if that's like D1, we can full clear that right now and never have to come back here. Oh, okay. If it's D2, we could just go in there and be like, okay, let me get bombs. Because we can theoretically clear D2 and get bombs from Headwalm. Even though it's out of logic, we can do it. So as long as it's 1, 2, or 3... I think 1, 2, and 3 are ones that we can theoretically do right now. 3... The only issue is we don't have a shovel, so we can't do the mini-boss. We can even do 4, I think. But it's 3, okay. We don't have bombs. We can't do anything in 3. We need bombs. I forgot. You can't do anything in 3 without bombs. In a non-key sanity. So we will be back. You mean the other way around. Key sanity makes D3 fun. Alright, let's do our first dancing. For a minute there, I was like, are we playing the easy version or are we playing the past version? Because, like, I was getting all the past version patterns there. But we did get a few of the easier patterns at the end. It only cost 10 rupees. So it was definitely the easier one. Okay. That was a waste. Just a complete waste. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. That was good. That was a good room. I want to say that, like, exact scenario happened before, but it ended up in a soft lock because we couldn't get the other item. Oh, there's bombs! Yeah, at least we don't have to play the minigame twice. It's a time-saving and rupee-saving bomb find right there. We are still gonna have to do a few other things. The first of which is going around again. Oh, boomerang. That's a vanilla-ish boomerang. I say vanilla-ish because it was supposed to be on the second round. Oh, hello! That is beautiful. No Talus Peaks today. We have access to Zora Seas already. No, we're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna go ahead and deal with some other stuff first. I'm probably gonna go back and do Dungeon 3. Oh, we have access to Dungeon... whatever's at Dungeon 3, as well as Dungeon 2. We can go check out some dungeons after this. But I think I want to clear Dungeon 3 out of Dungeon 5 area. Because right now the only thing that I can do is right side. And there's our mystery seeds. Okay. Let's get our money. Oh wait, there is one item I can grab while I'm over here. Now that I have the mermaid suit. Okay, that should be enough money for pretty much the rest of the game. Nice D-boost. I don't want to keep those. 30 rupees. Not really needed right now. And that's a big waste of bombs. So Dungeon 3. We know there's got to be a key in one of the first two chests. Guaranteed. From there... I should have kept the harp out. Oh, hello. We're just getting every item. We're gonna seriously be able to just do every dungeon as we get to them. Yeah, it's entirely a how do I get into these dungeons race. Forgot to mark the bomb flower. Let me think, did I get anything else that I forgot to mark? No, it doesn't look like it. There's the key. Yeah, it usually comes down to where is this power glove? Because power glove is the ice rod of this game. It can pretty much be anywhere. Like, the only places it can't be are places locked by the power glove itself. Yeah, it can't be the sarcophagus chest in Zora Seas. It can't be the sarcophagus chest outside D8. And then it also can't be any of the sarcophagus chests after the sarcophagus inside D8. So there's one that's blocked by the sarcophagus on this first basement level. Then there is the boss key tile room southeast slate. I think that's everything. Oh, and the boss itself, yeah. That's true. Alright, let's see what Bush Room has to offer for us. It's a compass. Okay. Yeah, I think long switch is also in the similar boat. Still haven't found the boss key yet. Hopefully this is the boss key. Okay, cool. I was getting worried there. It's like, whoa. So we're missing map and a key, I think. So I don't think there's anything left in this dungeon, unless... There's one item, I guess. And we just got it. So this dungeon is clear. There's a map and a key left. Right? Oh, no, wait, I have map. Never mind. So there is a key and an item left in here. So we are going to just leave that alone for now. Alright, cool. So after this... I think we want to head to Crescent Island. See what dungeon's there. Oh, hello! There's the power glove! We don't have to worry about finding it. This seed feels like awfully familiar. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I've run into a lot of these same scenarios before. Okay. We can handle this. We've got ourselves a 3-5 pair. We do have Cane. We do have Boomerang. Boomerang's not gonna matter. But we do have Cane, so we are able to make our way through this dungeon. Oh man. I can't. There we go. Can't stand on the platform. It's too hard. Okay, I'll take it. So we've got both of the, like, difficult items. Both of the ones that are difficult to find. So this has now become a case of, where are the keys? Like, 100% a case of where are the keys. So I think I have everything else already. Except for the shovel. Shovel's the only one that could throw a wrench into this. I think this might have to be a key. It might not, actually. Like, if I think about it, if this isn't a key, then the back's not going to be available. That's all that really means, is we could potentially have a back that's map and compass. Which is fine by me. It's a key. Yeah, this has to either be a small key. If it's a boss key, then I don't know why I did that. But if it's boss key, which it was, that means if there's a small key on the boss, back is available. If there's not a small key on the boss, back is unavailable. Because you need 3 keys in order to get to the back. Alright, here is the moment of truth. It's a key. It is a key. Means we can get to the back. Should probably do it before I leave here. We are still looking for items. So there is one item back here. We don't know what item that is. But we do know there is definitely an item. And there's one item and one dungeon item. Oh, hello! Beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna do it here. We're gonna explore the rest of this island, and then move on from here. Like, at this point, I might as well just go into every dungeon that I have available to me. Yeah, we're fairly close to go mode already. This has been a very good seed. Yeah, it depends on if we need to even go into 6 present. Oh, there's one. There is one. Yeah, that's a great one because of potion too. So we're gonna go do that one, get ourselves a potion, then we can go to Zora's Seas and clean up a lot of Zora's Seas. I don't need rings. I don't need rings at this point. I have red ring. Before I go do that though, I'm gonna go do dungeon, whatever's that dungeon 2. Nice heart container. Okay, we're not doing that. Like, I just don't want to do that. We can't do much in there, so I'm just not going in there right now. I don't want to waste time in that dungeon if I end up finding 6 past at one of these dungeons that I can do, you know? Especially if 6 pass ends up having a boss key inside. Alright. We can do dungeon 4. Four is a good one to do right now because it's a fairly linear dungeon. So we're going to be stuck doing most of it anyway. There's the boss key already. Nice. Means we're guaranteed to be able to do the boss before going to Deep 4. So no Deep 4. That would be nice. But it's also possible that we still have an item available in Deep 4. So this has to be a key. Next one has to be a key. And then after this, that's where the real fun starts. After we get to the mini-boss, then we have possibilities for actual items. Oh, good! Pegasus seed drop right there. That was beautiful. And a beautiful heart refill right before the mini-boss. So we are missing both map and compass, as well as one key and one item. And there's the item. So we're done here. And it's the shovel, so we don't we have all of the usable items now. We just need keys. There is one item in 3. There's a key and an item left. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm missing map and compass. And I would need a key. So map, compass, and key. There's 3 items left here. Those have to be the 3. That's the key. So map and compass are the other 2. Alright, let's go check out Zorsees. Yeah, that was pretty much the best D4 you could possibly get. You don't have to worry about big floor puzzle, you don't have to worry about deep 4. More health, always good to find. After we go ahead and drop off our potion here, I think we're going to make our next stop at Dungeon 4. Like, go through Talus Peaks, drop off the tuning nut, head up there. I'm mostly doing this now just because we have the potion. We can drop it off now. We don't have to worry about doing it later. And, you know, there's still a possibility that we find the fairy powder in Zor Village. If we find the fairy powder in Zor Village, we can do whatever dungeon's over here. Okay. I will take a refill. Thank you very much. I was planning on refilling anyway. Alright, so we got a handful of chests that we can get while we're over here. Then after this, we're gonna head and restore that tuning nut. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything here. There was the letter of introduction, but that's not one that I really want to do right now. We have dungeons to complete. Okay. Good thing I didn't do that earlier. Alright, what dungeon are we gonna get here? We got 1, 2, 6A, 7, or 8. I actually wouldn't mind 8. 8 would probably be the one that I want the most. Because it's a fairly linear dungeon. You're gonna have to do most of the checks anyway. The other dungeons, we can potentially just go in and complete it, go mode. Alright, it's 2. Yeah, I'm not opposed to 2. Or no, wait, this is 6. What am I looking at? This is 6. So yeah, this is one that we can definitely do. And this is a good one because we do need to find out if the boss key's here. So this was a good one to find. Even though, like, it's not the greatest dungeon, finding it means we'll know if we can beat it or not. And if we can't beat it, we will be able to do the present version, because we do know where that is. Exactly. Worst case scenario is we open the walls. Either way, this dungeon is completable. We may have to go to another dungeon and come back, but it will be completable. Hey, it's here! We don't have to go to 6B! This is good. So we can full clear this dungeon right now. Yeah, we may still have to go in there, but not for the boss key. It would be for another item. It would be for one of the 3 remaining keys that we need. Oh, 4, yeah. I forgot that fairy powder is on the other line there. But yeah, 4 keys, that's all we need. Well, got ourselves into a bit of a pickle, but we're good. Yeah, fairy powder could probably fit there. But I think I understand like the aesthetic behind it. Like it's slightly moving in. You have like one less item on each. I do. Everything else here is an item, so worth getting. Did I hit both with the same? That was pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely do believe that having all the keys on the same line would be a little bit better than the way it is right now. I could put this on right now. But, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna keep the red ring on, because red ring is awesome. And not menuing is generally better than having to menu. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Rusty Bell being like all the way in the top corner versus everything else. Alright, so Dungeon 6 clear. Now I have a bit of a weird route that I have in mind to try and find some items before we do anything else. We're gonna do ambies. Yeah, this route is ambiguous. Huh? There we go. That was weird. I guess my setup wasn't perfect. Hey, there's the fairy powder. That's another dungeon. Three to go. Yeah, this was a good choice. I mostly came here because of the check density. There's two checks here, plus the checks in the Makey path. And the Makey tree. Plus it was, you know, right next to the dungeon we just finished, so kind of worked out routing-wise. So many teleports. This is what I get. What I'm hoping is that Jabu has Dungeon 8. Like, that would be best case scenario right now. Because 1, 2, and 7 are all decently good Go mode dungeons. Okay. That's another good one. This is working out way too well. So do I go to Jabu or do I go there? I think I go Jabu because Mermaid's Cave we could potentially do 2 different dungeons back to back. All right, I'll take the health. Oh man, I was thinking if we had library key as well, we could go do the library too, but we don't. So we are 2 items from Go mode. You may now go see Jabu Jabu. Alright, what dungeon is going to be here? I'm hoping it's 8. Second best case scenario, I would say 2? Okay. Alright, I'll take 2. What makes 2 pretty good is there's a decent amount of items in here, and it's not terribly difficult to do in full clear. Starting with key. 2 keys. Compass, okay. I will take the compass. It's a regular key. That is nothing. So 3 keys. That probably means this dungeon is very backloaded. And all the items are going to be behind key doors. So we already have map and compass, so anything that's not a key is going to either be... it's going to be an item at this point. So that's a key. Let's see if it's boss key. Now it's a small key. That's an item. So the final small key is going to be one of the next 2 checks, guaranteed. Boss key is going to be in one of these 3. This could be either the small or the boss, okay? Alright, I'm just going to confirm that this has to be the small key. Yep. So the chances of this being an item are 50-50. And it's a gaseous seed. Okay, so this dungeon is now full cleared. We know that there's going to be what? Wait, I think there has to be an item on here as well. Yeah, this has to be an item as well. So after this, I might as well check whatever that dungeon is. Because that's our next real big area of progression. I could do Dancing with Letter first while I'm over there. But before I go, there is one more item I can check quickly in town. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good check. That gives me something else to do while I'm over there. So we'll do the trade, then we'll do dancing, and then we'll go into the dungeon. Hoping it's Dungeon 8, once again. Not what I'm looking for. Best case scenario is this gives me the other mermaid key. Okay. That's fair. Let's see what we got here. 8, 1. So there's our one small key that we need. Dungeon 1's not too bad. This is a dungeon that can have a decent number of items as well. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. We can do the other dungeon while we're here. And we are now officially one item from Go mode. There's the boss key. Still missing compass and a key. So I think this has to be a key, and then compass has to be on the boss. I think that's how it has to be right now. Yeah. Okay. That's another dungeon complete. Best case scenario right now is present D6 is going to be dungeon 8. Best case scenario. Because that means we're guaranteed to be in Go mode for Dungeon 7. And Dungeon 7 Go mode can be one of the quickest dungeons. Ah. Of course not. But we can still do a lot here. Again, Dungeon 7 has a lot of items. A lot of them are keys, but I'm gonna check bottom floor, because we only need one item from the bottom floor, potentially. Bottom floor is either going to be a boss key, or that Tokay eyeball is the only thing that's going to keep us from using the bottom floor at all. If nothing's here, that saves us 2 keys. Completely saves us 2 keys. Alright, that's one thing that's not there. 2. This is the last hope. It's gotta be the eyeball, otherwise we reset. Alright, You know, map and compass are both on the bottom floor. Oh, I could have surfaced, couldn't I have? Yeah, I think so. There's the boss key. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nope. This is great, because we can go get the top floor done in one go. This might be one of the fastest, like, best full clear Jabus I've seen. Because the way this Jabu routing is working out is pretty much perfect. Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna save just in case. I don't think that's gonna matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So there's guaranteed to be an item in one of these two chests that I'm going to. Because there's only one more small key remaining. Every time. So this is gonna be a key, I think. It could potentially not be a key because of the way this dungeon's laid out. Okay, so key on boss. Got it. Alright, so that's dungeon 7. What that does mean is we're gonna have to look in the overworld for our key. This eyeball is somewhere in the overworld. Or there is possibility that it is located in 6B. But before I do any of that, there is an item we can get now that we have completed Dungeon 7. Okay. That's another interesting one. But yeah, this area has a decent amount of items for me, so I might as well check it. That could lead to it. That could potentially lead to it. I probably would have gotten it by now if I didn't try this, but I don't care. There we go. Let's see if it's in the present library. If not, we have a few more options in this pathway. Nope. I saw the red and I was like, that could be it, but no. Who'd have thunk that after all of this, it'd come down to a vanilla Vanilla Dungeon 8. There it is! Yo! Let's go! Okay. We are in go mode. So that means library was required. Which means that whole trading sequence was required. That was a trading sequence and a half. Oh, wow. Two quick ones. Alright, we're good. Made it into the dungeon. So we need 4 keys, 4 slates, and a boss key. Down to 3 keys, and all that. That's the one thing I don't like about Dungeon 8, is you really need a lot of stuff to get to the boss. And because of that, it means you're gonna have to check most of the chests. There's no way around it. Unless you get really lucky. Which is possible. So far, we've gotten everything that we could use. 2 keys and a slate. But as soon as we start getting other items, that's when things start going downhill. Alright, 3 keys. We only need one more. Small key, potentially. Yeah, this is the time for all the gaseous seeds in all the world to just show up everywhere. Alright, compass is good. That'll help me with finding the keys. But it's not really going to matter because it doesn't go off for non-keys. So, the slates, essentially. The slates are still going to be an issue. So realistically, the compass doesn't matter in this dungeon. Alright, so we got our 4th key. That means we can do this without having to worry. Thinking boss key is gonna be here? Yeah, okay. So we are just missing 3 slates. All we need. I can almost guarantee the final slate that we're going to need is going to be located in the underwater section. Almost guaranteed. The reason I'm saying almost is there is a slight possibility that it'll show up beforehand. But it's not great. Of course I was 1 hit away. Always 1 hit away. There's 1. Let's go. 2 more. That's not 1. Or, you know what's going to end up happening? Is the last one's going to be behind the key door. That's really what's going to happen. Okay, we only need 1 more. Tile room, here we come. Please be here. Please be at one of these 2. It's 100 rupees. I am so thrilled. It's almost looking like exactly what I'm thinking. Unless we get the slate right here. That's a key. That's the key. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go underwater right now. Because I have a 50-50 shot of getting it right here. It's either this one, or it's going to be the other one behind the key block. Here's the moment of truth. It's the other one. At least we got bombs. Bombs are nice. Yeah, bombs are nice. I'll take bombs. Also, good thing about this one, having to do this one, is I'm going to be able to restock on Pegasus seeds. So I'm going to be able to have like 30 seeds or so. So that way I'm going to be able to guarantee myself going through all of Black Tower with seeds. And here it is! The final Ancient Slate. We are now in 100% go mode. All we gotta do, beat Ramrock and then beat Varen. Let's go! Doesn't matter. Because we are done. I feel like this seed probably had potential to be like one of those really close to sub 2 seeds. If only we found that Tokay eyeball a little bit sooner. Or like it wasn't so like deep into this like trade sequence. Was having to get the library key in order to get the Zora scale in order to get the eyeball. I don't even remember, but in order to get the library key you needed the brother emblem and was it the vase or the brisket? One of the trade items. It was just trade item city. Like, it was just a giant trade quest in order to get that item. Everything else was really, really nice. Super generous. Getting most of our items within the first hour. And then really just looking for keys for the rest of it. And now we're getting... I'm not going to say it yet. But, we got perfect RNG on phase 1. Yeah, this has been a fairly good seed. Trying to baby me? Okay. I ain't afraid of no baby beam. What was that RNG, too? Like, first jump openings, and then B. That was pretty crazy final phase, too. Anyway, I finished in first place, official SRL time, 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 15 seconds. What a race. So yeah, I think everyone else is probably being tripped up on that Tokay eyeball. That's the one thing that was like kind of awful about the seed. Let's take a peek and see what's going on. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it looks like Fox is about to finish. He's going into Black Tower. And it looks like both Dragon and Nitro are probably still looking for that Tokay eyeball. Both of them looking like they're doing that trade quest right now. So they might be getting it soon. Overall, I think this was a fun seed. I do kind of miss doing these non-key sanities, where you're able to just go in a dungeon and complete it right away. Maybe I'll do some more of these during the week.